Hi, it's Nat at Black Cat Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card. This is using the Jar of Flowers stamp set. This is in the annual catalogue. You can also get the punch that goes with it, which we will be using today. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make that. So, first off, I'm using the note cards. You get a pack of 20 note cards, and they also come with envelopes. You can get this in very vanilla or basic white. Today we're going to be using very vanilla. So we've got our card base. Make sure that's all nice and crisp. Okay, and then what I'm using is another piece of very vanilla cardstock. This measures 2 7/8 by 4 3/8, and what I've done is I have embossed it, and I've used the Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folder. So I've used the stripes one, and that's the effect that you get on there. Okay, and with that I'm going to stick that down to our card base. Okay, a little bit of wet glue. You'll also notice that one side is raised and the other side is not. Sorry, I've got a bit of a shadow. It's very cloudy today and it's been raining all morning. Typical English weather. So I'm using the piece that's got the raised. So I'm going to pop that in the centre of our card base. Like that. And that's our card ready. We'll pop that aside for a moment. Now I am also using, you get, these are 6x6 craft paper, and you get 20 sheets in a pack. So I'm going to be using a piece of this. I've got a scrap piece. I do love a bit of scrap piece. Okay, and I am going to be using this one here, and we're going to stamp that in tuxedo black. And we're going to stamp that onto our craft paper. Like that. And then using our jar punch, we're going to pop that in, make sure that's all lined up. Like so. Let's get that out of the way. So there's our jar. That's going to be stuck around about there. So we're going to glue that down. A little bit of glue on the back. Like so. And we're going to glue that down there. Okay, we need flowers. So the flowers I'm using are the sunflowers. So we're going to stamp that on a piece. Oh, I need some very vanilla. On a piece of very vanilla with your tuxedo black. Ink up your stamp. Okay. I'm going to stamp that down there. Oh, lovely. I love that one. Right, let's do some colouring. Okay, so first off, I'm going to use a light Daffodil Delight. we're going to colour in the sunflower. So I'm just doing the tips of the sunflower petals all around like that. Sorry, I've had a bit of a cold. It was absolutely awful at the weekend. It's on its way out now. It's had everybody in the family. We've all had runny noses, coughs and God knows what. Oh, I don't know. Let's just colour all those in. So tomorrow, which would be, what's that, the 29th? Yeah, that's Wednesday the 29th tomorrow. We get to see as demonstrators the new annual catalogue PDF online. Very, very excited. Do love a new annual catalogue. Very exciting. I love to see new stamps, and we've got some new colours. Interesting to see what the new in colours are going to be. So this is the dark Daffodil Delight. So I'm just going to go around the flowers, and I'm just doing around the sort of middle piece, just so it makes it a little bit darker. Just sort of blending in with the light Daffodil Delight. Let's do all of those. Like that. Trying to get out some of my old stamps as well that I haven't used this one for a long time. So I must get that out and see if I can have a play and just make a simple card. I quite like this one. Okay, so there are your flowers. I'm going to do some green. So this is dark granny apple green, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of the dark just on those leaves there, just there. We'll do some on that piece as well. Some of these little bits. And we get a light granny apple green. I'm just going to do the rest of those leaves there. My dogs are really sleepy this morning. Actually really quiet today. Until I get the hoover out. I've got to get the hoover out again today. Although my big girl, she's not really afraid of the hoover, it's the little ones. Oh dear. Okay, so this is light crumb cake. I'm just going to do the centre of that one there. And that one. Like that. And then with the remainder flowers, I've got a dark Highland Heather. And again, I'm just going to do some dark just around that centre of that flower. And light Highland Heather. I'm just going to finish colouring the rest of that flower. And then those little ones there, like so. Okay, so with that, we're going to do some fussy cutting, and you're going to cut that out. I'm not going to do that, it's going to take me ages. So there's one I've done. So with this, I'm going to stick this up on some dimensionals. Yep, I know I have used white there, but I should have used very vanilla. Try trying to get the video ready last night. I was trying to prepare everything. I was like, oh, I've used white instead of very vanilla. So we're going to pop our flowers up on some dimensionals, and we're going to stick those over our little jar. Okay. Wink Stella, have to have a bit of Wink Stella. So with that, I'm just going to go over the centres of our sunflowers. Like that. We've got a little bit of sparkle going on. A little bit over that one. Again, I'm just going to flick some over our little jar. Okay. Now the gingham ribbon, love this stuff. Absolutely brilliant. And you can colour it in as well. You can have it any colour you want. I just want it black and white. So I've made a little bow, and with the bow, I'm going to pop that on with a glue dot. Oh, there it is. And we're going to stick that about there. And we're going to pop our bow on. And there's our little bow. Okay, so we need some jemmies. Have to have some jemmies just to finish it off. Oh, I've lost. Oh, don't you just love it when you put something down and then it just disappears? I've lost my take your pick tool. Oh dear. Okay. I'm going to have some jemmies. Have to pick them up like that. Where the blimey hell's that gone? No idea. And we'll have that on there. So these ones are the opaque adhesive backed gems, and I've just used a couple of the white ones just to finish it off. And there's our little card. I've not put a sentiment on. You haven't always got to put a sentiment on. If you want to add one, you can do that. It's absolutely fine. So that's our card we've done today. Okay, thanks very much for joining me. If you are going to shop with me, don't forget the March Host Code. Pop that in if you're going to spend under £150, and I'll send you a little goodie in the post. And give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. I'll see you later.